所破过无着实的友情啊，心妄想随感觉，已冲动自信地，只为那虚幻的无娱乐，患得患失勾勾引啊，勾引当家的邪见，邪贪嗔慢疑，借助福报买痛苦，他叫人狂奔不停歇，占据年成老贤妻，每一日蛊惑你吃喝玩乐，那妄想感觉冲动，以为这些是自己，那感觉不知道它是个幻影，那妄想不知道它是一前尘，贪婪从来远熏习，无贪哪来真满意呀？哎哎呀！佛出世犹如好日里天，熏魂灼魄，月当空照众生，诸有的凄凉，只为事后决心活摘众生，人如柔和理性同治，搭建着所破过里常颠倒，想想需要那虔诚的尘垢的剧情幻影来填充，自编自演那入戏很深。
Hello, can you hear me?
Evening, doctor. How are you?
I'm all right, thank you. Okay. That's good. So we'll start from the beginning of what we have studied.
Betas.
So far, what we have studied. So we have studied, I'm just going through what we have studied so far. Just briefing about what we have done. First thing that we did was 10 defilements. 10 defilements. Kama, Tanha, Rati, Raga, Buddhi. Lobha, Desha, Moha, Matcharya, Krodha, Vaira. So that was the first thing that we did. Yeah. Good evening. So I'll go slowly because I'll wait for a few minutes for others to come. It's a bit early, 2-3 minutes. So we studied that part pretty well, isn't it? The 10 defilements.
Yes, 10 defilements.
The 10 defilements, now you know better, you're on a better footing about that. So that's good. Now 10 defilements, all these words are repeated or recalled at different places in the teachings of the Buddha. So you have to realize that. So we are using those terms here and there. What are the words? Kama, Tanha, Rati, Raga, Lobha, Desha, Moha, Machariya, Krodha, Vaira are the 10 defilements that we have studied. Now, Kama is, if I elaborate on that with another example today, we can say we attach to outside worldly sources. We attach to outside worldly sources or possessions with a knot. You know what a knot is? You tie with a string to make a knot. Have you heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tie
You,
a string to make a knot. Yeah.
you tie and make a knot.
Knot. Knot. Yes.
K-N-O-T. So
Yes.
with a string. So similarly, if you tie the things from the outside world as Rupa onto your system as Upadana Rupa, if you tie with a knot, then that is going to be very strong. So strong attachment. That is how it is defined. So once you tie with a knot, then not easy to release that particular knot. Then all these 10 actions would take place. What are the actions? Kama, Tanha, Rati, Raga, Lobha, Desha, Moha, Machariya, Krodha, Vaira. All right, so I'll just keep that to that particular point because we have explained so many times. Next thing we went to is 5 hindrances. What are the hindrances? Hindrances are known as the actions that would prevent or stop or work as a barrier for
yes.
barrier for our calmness or peacefulness. So
Yes.
they work as barriers or barrier. So these 5 hindrances would act as a barrier, protection, barrier, stop the calmness. Kama Chanda. So if we select Kama as our savior, a helper to obtain happiness strongly, then we are in trouble. Buddha says, Kama Chanda Vyapada. Then when we have that knot again, if you go back to that knot, if you select and tie with that knot, then the anger develops. Anger develops because we are going along a path where the fear and the doubt is coming up.
Yes.
As long as the fear and the doubts are there, there is a tendency to have anger.
Yes.
So that's the reason why it is working in that manner. So kamacchanda vyapada tinamidda. So as I said, tinamidda is I can't stop it. One thing, but I can't stop this process, then I don't know how to stop it. That's the first thing, tinamidda. I have no peace, I can't stop it. So peace is gone, calmness gone. So I'm in a dilemma, or I'm a lost person to a certain extent. I'll be a lost person in the middle of the life. You know what I mean? Because I'll be taken towards where? Kamacchanda vyapada tinamidda uddacca kukucca vicikicca. Fear and doubt. So as long as the fear and doubts are there, we can't have a good life, Buddha says. I'll give you example here. You have heard about this. When that elephant came to Buddha, who was given drinks by these people, alcoholic drinks, the Nalagiri is the elephant's name. This elephant came towards Buddha in an aggressive manner because that elephant was drunk. Have you heard about that term? The story, sorry? Have you heard about that story?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I'll explain that this elephant who was drunk, badly drunk, came towards Buddha. Now Buddha had what? What's the strength Buddha had? No fear, no doubt. So when the Buddha asked him to stop, then asked it to stop, it can't move anymore because of that strength with no fear and no doubt. So those two are very strong, as you can imagine. If we can get rid of fear and doubt, we can face any problem. But we have to get that, strongly. Not 50%, 60%, no. 100% fearless and no doubt.
No doubt.
Doubtless. So it's 100%. Then any obstruction comes, can stop. So you can see why these things are obstructing the peace, why these things are obstructing the peaceful life. 5 hindrances. Can you understand that again with those examples?
This example is very clear. Yeah, I'm very clear about that. Thank you so much.
That's very strong. So anybody can do anything, but that person won't care because that person is strong in those two parts. No fear, no doubt.
No fear, no doubt. Yes.
Doubtless. So if you are doubtless, if you are no fear, others can do nothing. Others can do nothing to hurt you. That's what Buddha has taught us. All right. Now, then we went on to 5 aggregates they call, but we said 5 elements of a thought. That's the one we went on to. That is Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vinyana. This Sankara term is fairly important. Now, I said so many times about Rupa. Rupa is, although it's written as Rupa, actually it should be Upadana Rupa. To make it easy, Buddha didn't put all these things. Buddha just said Rupa because it's a common word to the Rupa of the outside world, the sources, sending us to our five senses. Rupa, their Rupa, and also the Rupa that we are creating inside or developing and registering Upadana Rupa. They are also Rupa. So, but there is a big difference between the Rupas of the objects of the outside world and what we create in our mind. What we create, it's a fake Rupa, fake image, fake picture, fictitious picture. So we are doing all sort of things with this fictitious picture to get what? Happiness. Then we have to go along this path. Buddha said, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara, Vinyana. Actually speaking, in this part, Buddha is telling us we are going behind feelings, because the last one is Vinyana, feeling the feelings. We like to feel some feelings to get the happiness. So happiness, we believe, if we get the feeling, we are happy. But Buddha said feelings are created by fake Rupa. So they won't last long. They are temporary. Although we wish for a long happiness, they won't do that for a long period. Can you understand that?
Yes, because the origination of that kind of happiness is fake and is temporary.
Yeah, we have to figure out where it is coming from. It is coming from a fake image. So fake image can't give, or temporary image, fake image, fictitious image can't produce permanent happiness. Simple as that.
Yes.
That
Yes,
is
yes.
Buddha's point, but that is the point Buddha made here. So we have to analyze that very, very intelligently, Buddha said. But of course, we have to deal with the things in the world. So deal the things with the world without hurting yourself or hurting others. So to do that, we have to understand the real meaning of these 5 items or elements. The practicality of that.
Yes.
Five elements.
Practicality. Oh.
Yeah, practicality. That means the actually how it works within us. Practicality means how it works within us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Practicality. So practical.
Practicality and
Yeah.
practicality.
Yeah. So therefore, we were asked to develop a skill development. What's the skill to tackle those things? Now, when a person develops a skill to play a game of sport, they know exactly basketball, ball or tennis or whatever, they know when the ball comes, where to hit, which direction, all those things are automatically happens. as long as you have got the skill. Similarly, if a person has developed the skill to tackle these 5 elements, they can easily do that. But that skill has to be developed. So it's called a skill development program that Buddha has taught us to safeguard ourselves from these problems or from these things which will bring us fear and doubt. Or
Which
sorrow,
bring us fear and doubt, yes.
fear and doubt, sorrowfulness, you name all these, unbelievable and unwanted, unhappy situations. Simple as that. We don't want them. Okay, then we went on to the next item yesterday. That is, I said, it's like a soup. Sang-yo-jana. 10 sang-yo-jana. Dasa sang-yo-jana. Sang-yo-jana. Dasa sang-yo-jana. All right. Okay, I'm going to tell something here which I didn't tell you yesterday because I thought it's better to tell it now rather than giving the information yesterday is too early. So you have got a fairly good understanding about Dasa Sangyojana as Sakkaya Ditti Vichikicca, Silabbata Paramasa Kamaraga Patiga, Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Mana, Uddhacha Vidya. So it takes you from Sakkaya Ditti to Avidya. So Sakkaya Ditti is what? It is the first 4 items of 5 hindrances.
Yes.
Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkut. If you go along that path, if you understand along those lines, it's much, much easier for you to figure out what Sakkaya Ditti is. Because it's Buddha's terms we are using. We are not introducing anything else to this particular term of Sakkaya Ditti. So we are basically using Buddha's own words, own terms. Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha. Then Vichikicca comes, the fear and doubt again. Now what these 10 Sangyojana are telling us is that person is trying to prove that through this 10 Sangyojana, I made a mistake, Sangyojana, this person who is going along this 10 Sangyojana is trying to prove that the worldly things are for me to have happiness. So he's going to, what is that? He or she is going to prove that I can have happiness through this, but without knowing, but finally getting to avidya. Avidya is nothing but I can have happiness from worldly items. So if somebody is going along that path, trying to prove that, sadly trying to prove that I can have happiness through these 10 items or Sangyojana. Because all these elements, look at those. Sakkaya Ditti, Vijigicca, Silabbata Paramasa, Kamaraga, Patiga, Ruparaga, Aruparaga, Mana, Uddacha, Avidya. So up to those things, all these 9 items, so 9 Sangyojana, are related to or bringing avidya ultimately. So if somebody is going along that, is along the path towards avidya. So if somebody believes that avidya only go along that path, that is what Buddha said. I don't know whether you understood that.
That is what the Buddha said.
Yeah, Buddha
Yeah,
said
could yeah.
anybody is going along that to meet avidya at the end, to meet avidya at the end, that
Mm,
person that person proves or that person believes avidya is going to help me. Otherwise, that person won't go along that path.
Avijja.
Yeah, avidya. Avidya is the outside world, the things are going to help me to have happiness.
Ah, oh,
That is what
temporary
it is.
happiness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is that. So to do that, that person has to go along that path. But
Yes.
finally what you get,
Nothing.
yeah, I'll tell you later finally what he gets. Now, I'll just mention that now, avidya is the starting point of paticca samuppada. Have you heard about paticca samuppada? Dependent origination. Have you heard about that?
Dependent origination. Maybe the marketing language. I never heard it. But
Okay.
you say the dependent origination. Yeah, I learned it from other futures.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I will explain that. That's the first element of dependent origination. No, I don't like the term dependent origination because it's an English term, but I like the, the Buddha's term, the not dependent origination, what Buddha has used is paticca samuppada. That's the next.
Papi.
If you go to the next item, go down please to the next heading.
Thanks, Hayden.
Yeah.
Which one?
Next topic. Yeah, next topic. Paticca samuppada.
Oh, here it is.
Now, what's the first item of paticca samuppada? It is avidya.
Huh?
It is avidya. It is the last item of the
Oh.
10 sanyojana. Dasa sang.
Oh,
Now see, it's combined. So now see
yeah,
how
combined.
combined to that. So what?
Just like a 10. Yeah.
Yes. Now see, most of the things are combined by Buddha, but we have to analyze very carefully and find out how they are linked together, how they are joined
Yes.
together, how they are joined together and explain and explore the real situation that we are facing by the Buddha. Then only we feel like learning this. Now see, when you look at this all combination, you feel it's easy to understand. Now see, 10 defilements, 5 hindrances, 5 aggregates or 5 elements of a thought, then the 10 sanyojana, dasa sanyojana, and the paticca samuppada, they are all combined together.
Yes.
That's good. So that's why I explain in that manner, so that when you read them, especially writing this book, we both, discuss very lengthily to put these things together in the right order, so that
Oh, I see. Yes.
then the reader can appreciate and understand these things very well. Otherwise,
Yeah.
get confused, because all of a sudden this comes, that comes, you don't know where it came from. So as I said, as a base, you have to study. It's worthwhile studying and remembering 10 defilements over and over again. 10 defilements: kama, tanha, rati, raga, lobha, desha, moha, matsarya, krodha, vaira. So if you master that, you are on a better footing to see the 5 hindrances. To see the 5 hindrances, when you master 5 hindrances with the help of the 10 defilements, then you can go to the 5 elements of a thought. You can have a good understanding about that. 5 hindrances helps you to understand the meanings of 10 sangyojana or dasa sangyojana. Then all those things together helps you to understand the paticca samuppada, which has got very many elements, and that would be the entire unwholesome zone altogether. Unwholesome zone. You know what I mean? Unwholesome zone.
Yeah,
The
zone.
yeah, the
Zone. Yeah,
zone.
zone. Yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's the umbrella. You can put everything in under one umbrella,
Okay.
but it's not good ones. It's a bad ones
Yes.
which are making us sad and
Unwholesome.
yeah, unwholesome. That's right. And it's quite interesting to go through the Paticca Samuppada in detail, little by little, but I don't know. Maybe tomorrow, not to start with 1 or 2 elements, not today. I think maybe too much, too early. I don't know.
Yes.
So we go back to the 10, we go back to the Dasa Sangyojana, please.
Okay.
This one, we will come to this, but I just came here to say that the first item is the last item of Dasa Sangyojana is the first item of Paticca Samuppada.
Sorry. The last item of Dasa San
Yojana,
Yojana is
Avidya, Avidya
Avijja.
is the
Is the first beginning of dependent
origination. Yeah,
origination. Yes.
yeah, I like you to say, instead of dependent origination, I like you to say Paticca Samuppada, please, to start.
Okay. Paticca
Samuppada.
Samapadu.
Samu,
Okay.
Samupado.
Samopado.
Samuppada. Yeah, that's the Buddha's term. That's the
Got
Buddha's
it.
term, Paticca Samupado. Not dependent origination, that's the English term, but we
Yeah.
go to you must remember the Magadhi language rather than English terms.
We will try.
Once,
Okay.
once you remember the Magadhi language, you can bring English terms at any time without any trouble. But you have to remember that, please, because that is what we did.
And yeah, and also we learn the Buddhist teachings in another language, just Chinese. So 3 languages together. But the weakest one is Magadhi. But maybe this is the original, yes, sound.
Yes.
And the second one is English because it's really hard to find some real English to match such terms.
Yes. So I know what you mean, because English terms are not in par with, you know what in par with means? They're not going together with Magadhi language. English
Yes,
are going
yes, I see.
Simple one will be the cause and
The language system is different, yeah.
the reason is, as my wife says,
Oh,
cause and effect.
come here. Wife, I'm calling wife to come here. Please come.
okay, good. Hello, hello,
Coming.
Mrs. Bodhi.
Yes.
Good to see you.
she's she's telling the reason is, she's telling, thank you, she's telling the reason is, if you remember the Magadhi terms, then you find the cause and effect very easily.
Ah, you find the cause and effect very easily.
Yeah, if you
Yes, yes.
remember the Magadhi terms, because if you look at the English terms, sometimes that won't give the real cause and effect situation.
Mm.
That's the reason why we are insisting to remember along the Magadhi language, please.
Yes, yes. And for us, it's a big challenge, but we will try. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's all
Thank
right.
you,
No,
doctors.
you will come to that in the future. You might come and say, you will come and say to us, Magadhi, now Magadhi is easy to remember. You will say that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. So looking forward to you, and in that time we can speak to each other in Magadi. Okay.
Maybe another 6 months time or less than a year, you will come and say, yes, we have mastered the Magadhi and we can understand very well.
It was very hard for us also at the beginning.
Mm.
Yes, yes.
So it was.
Because yeah, I have the interest because you explained the Magadi language. One word just has 1 minute. It's very easy to, yeah, in that way, yeah, there is no misunderstanding.
Yes, one word, one meaning. Easy.
Easy, yes.
Not too many meanings. Just imagine if you had 5 meanings for one sound or one word, then it confuses.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Mrs. Doctor. Okay, thank you. Good to see you. And we have the confidence in learning Magdi language, yeah, because this is the original teaching.
Yes,
And
we are encouraging you to go along the Magadhi language and master that. Then you can read and enjoy the Buddha's teachings very well.
Because
yes.
there are so many sutras to study.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
18,000.
18,000 sutra, but we are not asking to go through all sutra. We have gone through about 15 sutra. 15.
15 future, 15, right?
No. Maybe 30, 40.
30, 40 now. Yeah, sorry. My wife says 30, 40. I made a mistake. So because we have got, Karaniyamakta Sutra, Karaniyametta Sutra, Ratana Sutra, and we have written books, and we combine all sutra together. So that's why I got confused, because it's when you take them separately, it's about 30, 35 sutras, but we put most of the things together and wrote books in our language, but in English only 3 books. We are,
yeah.
Third one is coming. I'm just writing that. So we have 2.
Looking forward to. But you both English are so you sound not naturally and very easy to understand. And I also love the Buddha sounds. Buddha sounds, and so your explanation is very easy for me to get in. Yeah.
Actually, those sounds are very pleasing to the ear. Very pleasing.
Oh, yeah, very pleasing. Yeah. Hey, come on. Yeah, looking forward to have that. Okay, thank you so much.
We are trying to encourage you to learn and easily. Okay.
May I go?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Now, that we appreciate those things from our wife. Yes, good. So then we go to this Dasa Sangyojana.
Mm-hmm.
Sangyojana. As I said, you pronounce that as 3 sounds, please. Sangyojana. Dasa is, you know what dasa is? 10. Sangyojana. It is a.
Dasa is 10. Oh, yes. Dasa.
It's a. Although I said it's a soup, it can be used. I can give another word as a blend. It's a blending situation. You blend together.
Blending. Oh, yeah, blending. Such a smoothie.
Yes. So it's a blend or soup or porridge or mix or whatever. Okay. You can pick any term that you like.
Okay.
So many terms to understand, but Sangyojana means it's a mix of everything. Okay, now see, you can see the first one is Sakkaya Ditti. Sakkaya Ditti is a mix of what? Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha. Because it gives Vichikicha the next. Second one is Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicha. Now, if you go to the next one is Sakkaya Ditti, next one is what? Vichikicha. So, to go to the Vichikicha, you go to the 10 Sangyojana, please. Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicha. I explained that. So, Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicha, just a little bit further up. So, Sakkaya Ditti, Vichikicha, here it is. Vichikicha is the second one. So, to come from Sakkaya Ditti to Vichikicha, you have to go through Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukkucha, which is coming from the 5 hindrances. Sorry. So 5 hindrances.
No worries. Yeah, thank you. 5 hindrances. Vichikicha is from 5 hindrances, right?
Yeah, that will bring you up to Vichikicha.
Oh.
That is straight away, if you have got Sakkaya Ditti, if you say to yourself, I can have happiness from the, the outside worldly things, then you have to go through this and confirm that at avidya. Although most of the books says avidya is ignorance, I have seen in books they say avidya is in ignorance. That's the last one of this list of the Sangyojana.
Mm.
Look at the last one is avidya.
Avidya.
Avidya is, although book says it is the ignorance, it is better to explain like it is the belief that I can have happiness from the outside world. So
outside world, yes.
That is a better meaning rather than just saying ignorance. Ignorance means sometimes people think that person can't do that particular problem very well, so he's ignorant. No, not that. That is not what Buddha is talking about. So avidya is not that type of ignorance, right? But
yes,
avidya is if a person believes that I can have happiness by entangling or joining with outside world, the sources or the objects, people, animals, situations, incidents, etc., then that is called avidya. So if a person, sorry, you ask something, please.
Yeah. So just now you describe avidya. So is it somehow the wrong views? The wrong views instead of ignorance. I think
No,
sometimes
don't go that way, because wrong view is Sakkaya Ditti is termed as wrong view, the very first one. The very first one is Sakkaya Ditti, because Ditti is view. In
view.
The Ditti, this Avidya, I'm talking about the very first one. So Sakkaya Ditti. Now Ditti is view.
View.
Sakkaya is wrong. But the
wrong views. Okay.
But to exaggerate the meaning, to explore the meaning, Buddha has said that in the sutra, Sakkaya Ditti is not only wrong view. When you see something, what you feel like doing by seeing that. To get the happiness.
See something that you feel.
Yeah, to get the happiness, what do you feel like doing to get the happiness? So when
got it.
Yeah,
Some actions, right?
action. Sakkaya Ditthi is action, not just seeing things. Hearing,
Yeah.
so it's covered everything. The seeing, the hearing, the tasting, the touching, thinking, everything is included. To do something to get is an action. When
Yes.
you touch something, when you hear something, when you taste something, what you feel like doing, that is Sakkaya, to get the happiness.
Yes, yes. Got it.
You have to remember very well. So it's not hard because Sakkaya Ditthi is what? Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddhacha, Kukucha. Now see these, if you go
Yeah,
through these
yeah, yeah.
four, it's not just one particular meaning, it's a mixture of everything together. As I said,
Four. Yeah. Four views together. Yeah.
yeah, so four items together. So you can't just draw a line and say, this is the meaning of that. No, we have
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
all these, what these four things are doing together.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Sorry if I went fast, but I was trying to insist how to look at it.
Mm-hmm.
So Sakkaya Ditthi is to do with Kama Chand, Vyapada. So it has got these things. Kama Chand is, I'm going to select, I'm going to pick the outside item with strong attachment. Kama Chand. I'm going to select them. That's one thing. Then Kamachanda Vyapada. Thereby my system get disturbed. So that's another action. Two actions together. Kamachanda Vyapada Tinamidda. I can't, I don't have peace there. I can't stop this situation. So that is Tinamidda.
Yes.
Uddacha,
Yeah.
it's going up. Uddacha Kukucha, it's fluctuating. So all these four items are to do with Sakkaya Ditthi. So you have to, in your own, you have to think about these four items like Kamachanda, Vyapada, Tinamidda, Uddacha, Kukucha, and in your own, practically you have to think about those things, what they do, and then try to figure out the real meaning of Sakkaya Ditthi as the Buddha said, please.
Yeah.
Then you can't go wrong. When the Sakkaya Ditthi is there, to get the happiness by working with or performing actions with the outside world, the objects, then what happens is you have to find some strategies. Sakkaya Ditthi Vicikicca, so because it brings you fear and doubt, you have to figure out some strategies, shrewd or cunning strategies. That's the third term. Sakkaya Ditthi Vicikicca Silabbata Paramasa. That's what we learned yesterday. So the third item comes. Second item is fear and doubt. To get rid of fear and doubt, that person is trying everything with cunning and shrewd strategies.
Yeah.
But
Blended. Yeah, yeah.
Vicikicca, Silabbata Paramasa, that's the third term. While those three things are going on, the system won't stop. It is working all
Yes.
the time. Then the Kama Raga comes. Kama Raga, the attachment is repetitively going on. Kama Raga. Likings and dislikings are repetitive going on with the attached items. that we discussed at the beginning at
500 this.
Sakkaya Ditthiya, that's right.
Sakaya Ditti.
So
Okay.
Kama, that is whenever I say Sakkaya Ditti, the 4 items should come into your mind.
Yeah.
Then you can't go wrong. Whenever you see Sakkaya Ditti in any place, anywhere in these teachings, those 4 items should come to your mind.
Yes.
You can't go wrong. But the Kama Chanda is there. Kama Chanda is there, then Kama Raga is happening here. Now see, Kama Raga is to do with the Kama Chanda. So Kama Chanda is activating repetitively. That is what is called, what is called Kama Raga. That Kama Chanda is activating repetitively within the system is known as Kama Raga. When that is going on, very, very uncomfortable situation creates in the system. That is patiga. Patiga.
Particular.
Patiga. Patiga.
Particular. This term?
Yeah, patiga. Patiga. Kamaraga patiga. Now see, Kamaraga and patiga combine together repetitively.
Yes.
Upadana Rupa is producing repetitively, coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. So when the Rupa Raga comes, Patiga comes with to support that stressful situation, then inviting the Rupa to come in, more and more Rupa Raga, Rupa Raga, Rupa Raga, Rupa Raga. It's coming and going, coming and going. Rupa Raga, Rupa Raga.
Yes.
So it's a process that we have to remember logically, I would say.
Logical.
Logical.
Yeah, logically. Yes, exactly.
It's a cause and effect situation.
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect, because when the Rupa is coming from the outside, then what is happening? They come and go. They come and produce Upadana Rupa. Buddha has not talked about Upadana Rupa here, but they are actually Rupa Raga is Rupa comes from the outside world and it registered Upadana Rupa and go away. That is Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga. So
yes.
Registering Upadana Rupa can bring at any moment. For example, say some sort of incident occurred. Now, if I say to you, for example, what's the good example? I'm just thinking. Okay. There was, okay. Now, if I say to you, 9/11 bombing in America, what will come to your mind?
If I say to you, 911.
Yeah, in the bombing in America.
In the American, what? Fear and...
that, the plane hit the tower.
Yeah, fear and...
What comes to your mind?
fear.
That picture comes to your mind. Rupa. That Upadana Rupa comes to your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, booming.
Yeah, that hitting the plane on the tower, that Upadana Rupa comes to your mind.
Yes.
When I say that in a matter of seconds, it comes to your mind. Where was it in your mind? That was stored in your mind so many years ago. But it can come in no time. So
It
that
can come in no time. Yes, yes.
I'm just trying to figure out how fast it came to your mind. Now see, if I say to you the day you got through the exam and you were very happy, the very first exam, so it comes to your mind just like that. Where was that? It was there.
Examination.
Yeah, it was there in the mind, isn't it? Somewhere. Okay.
Yeah.
Or if I
Yeah.
ask you your friend, if I know the name of a friend, if I ask you when did you meet her, or him or her, then you might say on such and such date I met that friend.
That is such a
How that
girl.
came
Yeah.
to your mind in no time? Because that was stored in your mind.
Already, right?
Yes. So
Just
those.
store there. Yeah.
So how many rupas are stored in your mind for the last so many years?
Incredible. I think it's
Billions and billions. Yeah, that's
cannot count. Yeah.
yeah, uncountable. That's right. So the Upadana Rupa, Buddha says, they store in your mind and they register. That is what is called registering. Register
Yeah, registering. It
and,
means storing, right?
and you are not always thinking about it. That's because it went away. That's Rupa Raga. Arupa Raga means it went away. But it registered in the mind. So registering one is called Upadana Rupa. That has been created in the mind and registered and gone. Rupa Raga, Arupa.
Yes. Got it.
See how clever Buddha is, unbelievable Buddha. Buddha was explaining all these things which
Unbelievable. Yes.
we
Yes.
can't,
Incredible.
yeah, we can't imagine even. So it comes and hits and goes. Now see, when you have got how these dogs, identify the boss or the master. The dogs can identify their masters. How? That is Rupa. Raga is stored in the dog's mind.
Yeah. Sorry. Could you repeat that?
Now see,
Yeah.
when
After the examination, after the
I'm
example.
talking about an animal, say somebody has a pet, a dog.
Yeah.
So now if 5 people go to this place to meet the dog, that dog can identify its master, the owner of the dog very quickly, but not the other people. Why? Because that upadana
Rupa
rupa
Raga registered in the dog.
registered the dog's mind.
Dog's mind.
Mind,
Okay.
yeah. So that's how that dog identifies the person straight away. If a
Yeah.
stranger comes, dog barks. Why? Because dog knows this is not a person from this home, somebody else.
Yeah.
So the
Yes.
rag is not registered. It's a different rupa. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
something
know.
like that. So
It's a new Rupa for the dog.
yeah, yeah, that's right. So I'm giving all these examples to visualize what's happening in the minds of every living being. Make sense? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
yeah. So you know how the mind works. So no matter whether we are living, as long as we are living in this world, it works in the similar manner. All right, that's Rupa Raga. Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga means the next item. It comes and goes. It
Comes and goes. Yes. Arupa Rago. So
Yeah,
this is Arupa Rago is the opposite of Rupa Rago, right?
yeah. We learned the Raga. Can you remember
Oh,
the 10 defilements? Kama, Tanha, Rati, Raga. That's the
yes.
Raga here. So Raga is repetitively happening. So it's coming, going. Next one comes, goes. Next one comes, goes. Repetitive process of the Rupa is called Rupa Raga.
Yes.
I believe you're understanding. As we go along, we can come back and go again and again and again to get a better understanding about these 10 items. Okay, so
Yeah,
then
yeah, yeah.
so it comes and goes, because why it is going, the reason is after registering in the mind, it has done its job and it has to go, allow the other Rupa to come in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally agree.
So
So
it,
the um,
yeah,
the Upa Upadana Upadana has
Uparag.
finished has finished his task, yeah, and let the
Let
new
the,
one to come,
oh yeah, let
yeah.
the other one come, allowing the other one to come in.
Yes.
Please come in, please come in. Allowing the other one to come, and I'm going. Bye bye. So it goes. So Rupa Rag, Arupa Rag. So it's going. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
going is Arupa Raga, coming is Rupa Raga. So that's why they are both together. Rupa Raga, Arupa Raga. Then
So
when that happening, it's hitting on the in the mind. It's hitting and going, and it's mana. Mana is that when
mana.
the next one, when that happening, the some sort of a speed is creating inside, because it's hitting and going, hitting and going. So some sort of emotional feeling is taking place. So it's going very fast, which we can't see. We can't see, we can't feel, it's happening. It depends on how strong your attachment is. If it is too strong, the attachment, the mana of that is high.
Yes.
So it's a speed at which it is sitting on the interior.
Sitting on the interior. Yes.
Interior. Entire system is going to disturb.
This is disturbed, yeah, and
It's like, if somebody comes and shake you, very fast, so your entire system gets shaky and you get disturbed.
yes,
Like
yes.
that. So it's mana is something like that. It's hitting on that. So the magnitude of that thing can, go up and down, up and down. Very uncomfortable situation. So
Exactly. Yes.
it can go to the maximum level. The next one, dacha, the mana goes to its maximum level. That disturbance can go to the maximum level. Still, this person is believing that the world is for me to get the happiness. Therefore, that person is living with avidya. Avidya is believing that the world is there for me to give happiness. Can I put it that way? That's Buddha's term. The world is for me to give the happiness. The world is existing for me to give happiness. That is avidya. Buddha says the world is not to give happiness to us. The world is existing there for us to live peacefully. So therefore, we have to do a service to the world, not to grab the things to have happiness. That is Buddha's teaching, to live a happy
Yes.
and peaceful life.
Yeah, Buddha's teachings in that way. Okay. Live a happy life and have no attachment to the worldly things.
Or you
Yeah.
can have attachment, not strong. Sorry. You can have attachment, karma you can have, not
Oh
very
yeah.
strong. I said right at the beginning, you can have
Oh yeah, yeah.
like your shadow or like a feather. You can have that. You can enjoy.
Yeah.
You can enjoy the world with with slight attachment, but not very strong. Higher
Not
the
very strong.
higher
Yes, yes.
attachment, then these things would erupt or come up. You know the term erupt, it comes
Yeah.
up. Eruption,
Yeah.
eruption. Yeah. So all these 10 items would erupt if your attachment is strong. Kama Chanda Vyapada Tinaminda Uddacha Kukucha gives you the very first item of this 10 Sangyojana or Dasa Sangyojana. Sakkaya Ditti.
Yes.
I'm going back to the first one again. I want
Yeah.
to go back and come back, come to this point,
Yes,
then go
easy.
back to that and come back to this
Yeah.
several times.
Because we need to refer to that part.
Yeah.
And I forgot because in my mind I think no attachment at all. Actually, sometimes we need karma to go ahead.
Yeah, because otherwise we think this Buddha's teachings are pessimistic. We can't live in this world and so on and so forth. No, Buddha said
What's the word you just mentioned?
this
Patient.
this Buddha's teachings are pessimistic, not optimistic.
Pessimistic. Pessimistic means
not
full of
optimistic.
sorrow, no happiness at all.
Yeah, you get like it's like making us what you call frustrated. It's not a teaching to frustrate us.
Yes.
It's
Frustrate, yes. Let us sad, right? Very sad.
pessimist. Now see, you can enjoy. Now see, we are enjoying the life, but we are not attaching too much.
Yes.
When the day comes for me to leave this world, I'm happy to leave because I'm not attached. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to eat happily. I'm going to work happily. I'm going to read happily. I'm going
Why
to talk.
not?
Yeah,
Yes.
we talk with the people happily. I associate with the people happily. But my attachment is not that strong. They can't
Yeah.
see. They can't see that. That's all right. Well, that real thing. Who knows that I am not attached to anything too much. Only myself. So you don't have to go and tell others. I am not attached to anything. No, you don't have to. Because
Yeah.
then people.
I know the different, the key point now. Yeah, thank you so much for a reminder.
Yeah, so you can have a happy life. Why not? Buddha was very happy when he was in this world.
Yes.
He never lived the life with a particular bad mood. No.
No.
Always with a smile. When somebody shout at Buddha, Buddha smiles. When somebody praises, Buddha smiles. Blames
Yeah.
or praise, the same reaction.
All the way. Yeah, same reaction. Smiling.
Yeah, same treatment, whether you blame or praise. So that is very difficult to create or produce or maintain, but it can be done as long as you live in this world with less attachment or lightly attaching with the worldly things, which we have to practice. So all these things are teaching us how beautiful, how good if your attachment is less, how bad if your attachment is very strong. So if the kama chanda is too strong, we have to go along this path and suffer. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So you got a good understanding about, I would say, a fair understanding about
Karma.
Samyojana. And tomorrow also we go along these 4 items or 4 topics. 10 defilements, 5 hindrances, 5 elements of a thought, and 10 Sangyojana or Dasa Sangyojana. And we
Mhm.
go along that, over and over again to make sure we consolidate in our mind what these things are. Then gradually we go to the Paticca Samuppada, which is the last part of these bad or unwholesome actions.
Yes.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Clear. Logically. Thank you so much for your repetition, and also, yeah, the outline is very clear.
Yeah, I want everybody to, go through this over and over again and stabilize in your system and work along that, and you live your life accordingly to reduce all these bad outcomes, difficult outcomes.
Yes.
That's the idea.
Yes. So may I ask you a question about the word?
Yes.
Just at the first beginning, yeah, in your the second
Mhm.
English suture, yeah, in your second book, you mention about the 5 ascetics, right?
Yeah, 5 ascetics. Yeah.
So what does ascetic mean? Is it no happiness or something like that? I'm not sure.
Ascetics is, it's called ascetics means bhikkhu. In English, we
Oh,
say,
be cool.
yeah, ascetic
Ascetic.
is the English term, but Buddha's term is not ascetics. Buddha's term is bhikkhu, right? Bhikkhu. So if you look at bhikkhu, bhikkhu, that two sounds, bhikkhu, okay?
Be cool, right?
Bhikkhu, bhikkhu, two sounds. So
Okay, be cool.
Buddha used that term to address every person in these sutras. Bhikkhu, no, not that. Bhikkhu,
How do you pronounce it?
bhikkhu, B-I-C,
Ah,
B-I-C, bhikkh, B-I-C-K-H-U.
B for boy?
B for boy, I for ink, C for Charlie. So it's B-I-C, right?
Yeah.
B for Bertie, I for ink, C for cool. Okay. K for kite, H for height, U for umbrella. Bhikkhu. Can you write that?
Oh, yeah. Be cool. It means monks, right?
Bhikkhu, yeah. Now, this has got two sounds. Bhikkhu.
Bichu, be
Big,
cool. Yeah.
big, yeah, it has got two sounds. Big, first 3 letters, big, other 3 letters, ku, right? What is big? What is big? Big is the person who is going to take out the fear.
Big it means
Big means the fear. Big means the fear. Okay, fear. I was talking about fear. I talk about the two things, the doubt and the fear. So we are
yeah,
talking
doubt and fear. Yeah,
big,
fear.
big means fear, right? Big means fear. Who means to get rid of, to get rid of.
Get what off?
Get rid of fear.
Get tripped
fear.
off.
Get rid of fear is termed as bhikkhu. So the bhikkhu is always trying to get rid of the fear of this world, of life. The bhikkhu is trying to get rid of the fear of this life. They are called bhikkhu because Buddha used the term bhikkhu to address the people who were listening the Buddha's teachings, because Buddha's teachings are for them to get rid of the fear of life.
Yes, got it.
Can you understand that? So
Yeah.
the real reason why Buddha said, now you can see the fear and the doubt. To get rid of fear and doubt, we have learned.
Yeah.
So those who are
So
listening, so we
yeah.
are bhikkhus trying to get rid of fear.
Yes, easy.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Yeah, I have more interest. Yeah, in the Magdi language. Yeah, because big it means the person is going out to take out of the fear and
Of life,
doubt. Yeah,
of life, yeah, of life.
of life, and then cool it means get tripped off. It means relief.
That's
Also
free
remove.
from fear and to
Yeah, free
become
from
free from
fear. Yeah, be
fear,
from.
fear in life. Free from
Yeah.
fear. Yeah, you can say free from fear of life.
Free
From fear of life. So
fear
four,
of life.
yeah, five
Yes.
words. Free from fear of life. That is
Exactly. Yeah, totally. Yeah, much clearer now. Thank you so much.
that's all right. Yes, it's pleasure. Okay, all the best, and we'll see you.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. And before ending, I like to do the prayer because I really appreciate it.
That's all right. Yeah, I'm happy that you understood. Everybody understood.
Yes. Blessed by the Buddha's teaching, Buddha's wonderful and
Yeah,
subtle teachings, the kind mental Bani's instruction, and also two doctors' compassionate leading and inspiring. May all beings have the intention to realize the Bodhi and quickly to realize the unsurpassed enlightenment as Buddha, and also Bhikkhu to get rid of the fear of life,
yeah,
to free
yeah,
from the fear of life. Yes.
of course. Yes.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much for your teaching.
Thanks for the blessings. Thanks for your words. It's really encouraging. All the best for listening. I'm very glad and happy. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night, and also bring us to Mrs.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Bodhi. Yeah.
I'll convey the message. Thank you very much.
Okay. See ya. Bye bye. Good
Bye bye.
night.
Good night.